If you're looking for the cheapest coins in Madden 23, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable. And make sure to use code WOLF for 3% off. Link is in the description. Welcome to the scheme breakdown of the stack wide flex. Now, this formation out of the Saints offense playbook is something that people use against the man defensive meta. So I'm going to show you guys 3 plays, pretty much the only 3 plays you need. You can add other ones if you want. Matter of fact, I'll show you the other ones right after we're done with pretty much the 3 base plays that you want to be using in this formation. Now, it does require abilities to make it work, make it better. We'll be basing it off the Buccaneers. So Tom Brady has the hot route masters. I'm going to show you guys tips and tricks that people use to throw against man defense and stuff like that. So let's get to work. As far as personnel, we're just going to keep Evans and Godwin on the same side. You can move them around if you want, okay? And you put your best tight end here in this position. But let me show you what we need as far as abilities. We're going to we're going to talk about the Salem pivot first, because like I said, this is the type of formation you want to use against man defense, people that are running it, because with the stack setup, they can't really press you. So you get free releases on some of your wide receivers. Now, I think I have Evans and them backwards. Let me go ahead and put Gage, put Evans, and then keep Godwin up front, okay? Because remember, he has the abilities, and this is going to be an in route from pivot. So we want to make sure that Godwin runs it. And let's just go against cover 1 first. We'll do random cover 1. And let me show you the abilities. So the abilities over here are on the quarterback, which is Tom Brady. He has hot route master, so 4 additional hot routes, which is going to be key. It's crucial for this formation to work. He's got conductor, but he also has set feet lead, which is increased THP when leading bullet passes with set feet, which means you combine this with someone who can aggressive catch like Mike Evans. It's over, okay? I'm talking about this game is designed and based around abilities. And he has fearless. Now you can change out fearless for gunslinger, obviously, but fearless immune to defensive pressure. So most of your passes are going to be accurate. And then you're going to be highballing a lot of these passes from this formation. This is what makes it shine, okay? Now, as far as our wide receivers, remember we put Godwin on the inside because he better cuts and catching on short slot routes. Mid and elite, improved catching on medium passes inside the numbers. So depending on where you have the ball to hash and where he's running his routes, he'll run better ones if he's coming inside. So let's see if he lights up with this formation right here. We just want to run the play stock against cover 1 or man defense in general. It's when they start blitzing you where you don't have too much time. I'll show you guys techniques and tricks, okay? So let's snap the ball. Let's pay attention to Godwin right here. Comes on the in route. He's pretty much locked up. Over here, we have the tight end. So it's beneficial, it's crucial, right? So let's go ahead and let's move the ball, okay? Let's go respot the ball to the right hash. Run Salem pivot again. Let's just see who gets open with this hash specific. Now, remember how this works, okay? When he comes inside the numbers, he gets open here. Now, remember, you see that 3-rec hook. This is why you never want to throw a zig route to the inside on the right hash, specifically why I decided to move the ball. So just to show you guys, you want to run it on the left hash on a zig route that goes inside. If it's outside, you want to be on the left hash with the zig on the far right going out. You never want to be on the right hash with the zig coming on the in route, okay? So like the Y route, it's not key for us to do that. So again, we look at the animations. He cooks on the inside, boom, the 3-rec hook is nowhere to be found, and we can hit these guys instantly every single time. It's going to work against man defense as well. You have inside and outside leverage with your tight ends. Your opponent can't do both. They're either going to have to pick inside or outside. Typically, cover 1 base is outside, so you should be good with Godwin most of the time, okay? One more time so you guys can see it. Boom, let's look at our tight end. It's free over here. We can hit our tight end, and it's 1v1. And if you have a faster tight end, I mean, you could get some yards on this play. So Salem pivot in itself, just stock, is pretty damn decent. And it's also decent against the man blitz. So if someone's man blitzing, let me show you guys a technique, a trick that we use. Okay, we'll just go ahead and run. Let's pick a good one. We can do free fire 0. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a crazy blitz coming fast, right? Now what we do right here is you see Evans on this in route. Now this might not be the best example. You could put your own C route out there, but when he takes that inside step, it comes inside, you could just aggress or just pass it to him. So right here again, boom, throw it inside, leverage every single time, man. Every single time, because it's the stack Y flex. They can't press him. You can't press this guy, so he's gonna get that free release inside. When he takes the inside right here, you just catch and run. All right, so you should never have trouble with the man blitz Where it becomes an issue is if they put their defensive lineman in a zone or they're usering on that side. But typically, they're not doing stuff like that. So they take this inside right here. Look, he actually gets blocked right there. So you want to use these little tips and tricks to counter a lot of the stuff that your opponent is doing. Now, in a free fire or a man blitz, it's harder to execute other plays. So remember, you can even try to run, it's not going to work. It has to be behind Godwin. So Evans is crucial. But what if we put our own C route out there? How does this one look? It's a little bit to where he's closer. So just run the damn play, run sail and pivot the way it is. All right, run it stock against all these man defensive plays. Why? It's brutal. Comes inside, boom, we just catch. We have all the space we need because they can't press it. It's a stack formation. It's designed to counter man defense, all right? But what if we want to run zigs against this man defense? Well, let's just see what animation we get. Boom, we can't. We don't have the time. We have Y. We could have hit Y on the left side. Let's try that again. You have to be careful. This is what I'm saying. You're going to need different techniques. Boom, he does come inside, but I kind of threw that early because I saw the pressure coming. All right, another thing we can do is just take Evans and put him on a slant and then streak Y, right? We can do that. Actually, it's supposed to go on a dance slant. It's right stick to the right, my apologies. Boom, takes an inside step, just like this. You can do that as well. If you're afraid to throw the C route the way I'm doing it inside to glitch pretty much the heavy man blitz, you can do that as well. It's up to you, whatever you decide to do. But the sail and pivot is one of the better plays in the game because it counters every single damn man defense that's in the game. Where they slow it down is when they start to use zones. They're not running a heavy blitz. So if they start doing that, we can start moving to the C routes. Okay, so if we come into like a cover 2 man or cover 1, we want to run sail and pivot again, and let's just go ahead and run cover 1. And you have Evans. You can put him on a C route or put Godwin on a corner route. However you decide to do that. You just have to be careful, okay? Because remember, you cannot put Evans on the corner route. You typically want Evans on that corner route. And with the stock one that he runs here, it's not as good as running your own. Now, he's the aggressive catch master in this game. I would imagine Chase is now too, as well as for the Bengals. It's just the Bengals don't have the abilities required to make it all work in unison, okay? So what we can do here is we can actually just change the personnel up. We can put Godwin in the back if we're looking to throw the corner routes. Let's say your short game's getting locked up. We can go ahead and put Gage here, then put Godwin and bring Evans back to the top. And this is going to help you throw the one play tutties. Let's go back to sail and pivot because like I said, it's one of those plays, universal. We can go ahead and put Evans on this corner route and then we can just take X, put him on a zig. Okay, so we can look for Evans, boom. He breaks to the corner route. High ball that, he slowed down. You can aggressive catch that and then hit the sideline. All right. Cool thing about it too is if you flip the play, it's Evans that comes across the field on the flip. So you can just still put him on a corner route and then be on the zig like this. So now we can attack the right side of the field, which is a little bit more space. Hit him with the aggressive catch. We overthrew that again. I can't believe he overthrew it twice. I can't believe that. Again, that doesn't really happen. I don't really see that a lot. Again, this way. He breaks, I highball. Like this is what you're looking for in the game. Could be timing on my side. So putting him on a corner route, giving him that option. Now you can also, if it's cover 1, you can streak both of them, the tight end and the Y route. And you can look over the top in an aggressive catch with Evans like this. Because a lot of the times, I mean, not right there, but you have 4 tries. And if you're trying to get down the field, bro, just take all 4 tries. All right, it sounds like counter to what, I'm trying to teach you guys, but I'm telling you guys, it's the game of Madden. All right, you can throw that over and over and one of them is going to get caught. I promise you, none of them are going to get picked. One of them is going to get caught, and that's the name of the game. That's just the name of the game. Look, caught. You see what I'm saying? 3 tries. That's the name of the game. And then once you get these guys in X Factor, like right here, I mean, it's over. You just put them on a streak again and you do the same thing and you aggressive catch it. Throw it over the top, aggressive catch it, and this guy's going to catch it every single time when he's in X Factor. Now, when Tom Brady goes into X Factor, all right, he's not there yet. And you could just do this all day. Once you get your receivers like Evans, oh my goodness, that was I had to overthrow that. He was so open. But once you get Tom Brady into X Factor, you can use his ability to find open routes. So right there was dropped. But like I said, we never see an animation for a pick. I haven't been picked off yet. Throwing high balls over man defense, 100% never. And I played a few games already. Right there, I almost caught it again. So like I said, if it's third down now, right, I still do it. You can do this as well. You can still do it. And one of these is gonna get caught. Most of the time, if you're scared, then just run your corner routes and do that. So like, let's say I flip the play, I come back, I put Evans on this corner route, and I put B on this because I need the first down. I can't sit here wasting time trying to throw that, but you can do this and then just come over here to this side and aggressive catch that, get your first down, and then do it again. You know what I mean? Like, because he's gonna cook everything in this game. All right, so you need a receiver like Evans, deep out elite, mid and elite, and red zone threat. You need this type of guy with his rating. So whoever you have in Ultimate Team, this is the guy that you're gonna need. Someone like this. And I can't believe they're still making me play against 3 deep. And he just cooks, bro. Like the high balls, you need to throw the high ball. Okay, do not throw anything else. Throw the high ball. Make sure you have the THP like Tom Brady has, and you're golden. Okay, we're not an X Factor yet. Okay, so that's that play right there. In our audibles, and you want to make sure you set audibles. Okay, I don't know why I forgot to tell you guys this, but we have PA read. Okay, PA read is self-explanatory. All you're gonna do for this play is streak B. All right, you can look for your tight end first, or you want to look for Evans on the crossing route. So when you start cooking your opponent underneath with the zig routes, he's gonna want to start maybe using or sit low to try to pick one off. That's when you come with the PA read this way. All right, and then you'll have Evans over here. Boom. And then once you get him back in the X Factor, then you start 1v1ing down the field. And then when you get Tom Brady in the X Factor, then it's pretty much open because it's over because they start telling you who's open in this in the play. Look, he's already X Factored. So whenever I see that, I mean, we're gonna score a touchdown anyway. It looks like. Damn shambles, man. Telling you guys, man. And then once your opponent starts to bite the crossing route, or you feel like he's, dominating you that way, you can come back to the corner routes. Okay, so back to the corner route, high ball this over here, and I mean, he's gonna catch it in X Factor. You see what I'm saying? Like it's one of those situations, man. It's one of those, and there's nothing they can do about it. Back to PA read. Okay, streak like this. If they start guarding that corner route, a lot of people will go play that corner route. Boom, nice pass rush. Nothing you can do about it. It's part of the game. It's RNG. But once your opponent starts to sell out on the corner routes and stuff, trying to use them, that's when you come with the PA read. This is why you blend all these in like this. This is exactly why you can get away with a lot of stuff. PA read with the play Salem pivot. You're gonna dominate man defense. Okay, I promise. 100% of the time. I don't know why I snapped the ball. You also have your tight end. You also have drags. You see? Okay, look, that's Tom. Damn, son. That's. Do I still have it? I don't have X Factor. Damn, it was lighting up the open route too on the instant. If they would have showed an instant replay, you guys would have been set, but they didn't. Right here, I already know. And let me show you guys an instant replay how I know who to throw it to. I look for certain animations in this game. I saw the tight end animation. I knew what was going to happen instantly. So come to the instant replay. Look at our tight end. Okay, watch this. This guy's already got the outside leverage on me. I know I'm not going to cook him. Okay, but look at this animation compared to where Godwin or Evans on the left side is going to come from. We snap the ball. He sticks with him. What does this tell me? Outside leverage on this cover one. That means the inside route is going to cook instantly, just like this. Okay, he gets cooked. Boom, money. Simple as that, man. The reads are simple. This is why this formation is so damn powerful. So you have PA read, you have Salem pivot, you have the inside zone, which is your run play. Let's see, we have drive H wheel, you have levels, you got Z spot, corner strike. Let's go ahead and talk about the drive wheel. Like I said, this one's probably more ideal versus the zone defense. And not because of the wheel, right? You can put your own wheel route out there, but you have the A route on the in route. You can just put B on an out route and then have your running back run this wheel. Once he comes inside, you just throw it right here. Boom, easy money. All right, let's talk about levels. Levels is the next play. Really good against zone defense. I'll tell you guys right now, all you have to do is streak A. You can take Evans and put him on a streak as well. And then take X, put him on an in route. So this right here against cover 3, zone defense underneath, especially against cover 2 with the mid reads and the vertical hooks, you're going to have 2 options in cover 3. You're going to have the A route or you're going to have the in route. Now you can take your A route over the top. So we wait for the clear out, throw the high ball, boom, like this. Aggressive catch it or possession catch it. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. It is there for you guys to use. Again, A on a streak. I'm trying to give you guys the full setup. Y on a streak, X on the in route. Now the reason we're using dual streaks is to keep the inside third honest. So he doesn't push Otten all the way to the right side. He has to stay honest, and we can come over the weak side right here on a high ball. And being that we have THP, we have the set feed lead, we have Fearless, we're going to complete that more than not, man. And these receivers will catch it. So again, the in route, you'll see it against all cover threes. Boom. It's like running verticals. Pretty much the same damn thing. Now, you also have the in route against the zone. Let's just say the user's there, but he's not underneath, right? In this play right here, boom, underneath, like this, wide open. On the flip side of that, okay, you can run the streak. You can run the streak on both sides again, but we can put our running back on a Texas. Boom, like this, right here, money inside them hook curls. Unless they set their zone drops down to 0, that's gonna get open. And I'm telling you guys, the underneath, the dink and dunks, they're gonna start to, I mean, your opponent's gonna have to make changes, bro, to stop everything that's coming underneath. All right. Now remember, you still have the wheel route right here. Put our own in route. We'll go ahead and put a slant right here with A. And let's just see what we get away with right here. Boom. Inside, just like that. So you'll have this, especially in the red zone. It's another setup that you could be using in the red zone to really just dominate your opponents in zone defense. Now Z spot against cover 2. Remember what I'm showing you here, it works against cover 3, cover 4 the same way. But don't forget, you're gonna need clear outs. So back to levels, let's do cover 2. And we'll do random cover 2, doesn't matter. And let's run the same thing, and let's just see what kind of variation that we get here with the streaks and the in route, okay? Now my thinking here is that my in route is gonna be the route that gets open. You might be able to get over here in this vertical hook if you have that window. Typically you're not, especially against cover 2, but right now it seems to be a little decent. This cover 2 invert, it's a little bit harder, man, but you could get it right here. You see what I'm saying? Like there is a window there, but a little bit more advanced. If you want something easier, just take your in route. The in route is going to be money pretty much most of the time if the vert hook doesn't drop low. So right here, boom, easy money. You can throw it early. Remember that. Don't forget, all this stuff you can throw early. You can wait for it to develop if you want. So wait for him to get underneath the mid read right here. Once he clears the zone, you're wide open. So I'm giving you guys options to throw underneath, giving you guys options to throw corners. And in this cover 2 invert, you can use Z spot. You can use it, put B on a streak, and then you can put RB on a table route. So you can put them on a flat like this. So now we have a flood concept going that way, son. And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is just money. You know what I mean? Now you have a flood concept that you can run against cover 4. You can run it against cover 3. You can run it against cover 2. And if you set it up right, you can run it against man and try to just highball over the man defense. That's up to you on how you want to handle that. But you also, like I said, Z spot is one of those plays again. One of those plays. So if you need zone beating in stack Y flex, it's right here for the taking. Now, routes that I do stay away from are like A with the post this way, right? You see A with the Otten. And then with the clear outs, I typically don't run this style of concept, but you can. So you can run X on a, I guess we could run them on a smoke like this. All right. Block the running back. But like I said, with these types of plays, right, like a post, not going to have the time you think, man. Like the pass rush is going to get to you eventually. It is harder to make these completions. I mean, we got it done there, but like I said, it's harder. I tend to stay away from those. You don't really need to run those. If you're going to throw inside or wait for something to cross, just run PA read, man. All right. That way the play action blocking helps you a lot more. But stay away and cancel the play action if they're heavy blitzing you. All right. Don't be that guy that gets caught up in the heavy blitz. Now let's talk about the audibles and how you're going to set this up. So in our audibles, we're going to leave inside zone. Okay. We'll leave Z spot. But here we want to make sure that we put levels and we put Salem pivot. Okay. So Z spot, levels, Salem pivot. Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, you can change out Z spot for PA read if you want, or leave PA read in the damn thing. But this is probably would be the ideal setup for me. However, you can come out in Salem pivot and leave don't forget, you also have curl combo. But I don't rely on these plays because, like I said, when I'm running stack Y flex, I'm going against man defense. I'm not going against zone most of the time. Okay. You have Y cell as well, but I don't really like that play no more. And that's pretty much it, man. That's the stack Y flex in a nutshell. Like I said, mess around with it. Make sure that your abilities combine to make this scheme powerful. Remember, it's ideal. The little tips and tricks against man defense to use are going to help you. This is the idea behind the formation, is to tackle that man defense and the man blitz of setups, using the C route glitches to throw inside. I know a lot of people do it. A lot of people put me onto it, by the way. I wasn't running it until they started putting it in the comments. They're like, bro, throw it on the in route. When he steps in on that C route, throw it. And I started doing it, and man, I haven't been picked off yet. So use the Salem pivot, use these plays I'm showing you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stack wide flex scheme. It's kind of like a mini scheme, not too many plays within this formation that I would really rely on. I have tight offset tight end, I have wild trill week, I have other things that are in the members area here that if you haven't seen, make sure you check them out. Drop a like, man, and I appreciate the love and support from you guys. Peace.